Hello, good morning, children. So, all of you enjoyed your Raksha Bandhan? Hmm? Here today we are going to do grammar, but it is a comprehension, so you will enjoy. તમને મજા આવશે. Page 27 of your grammar, everybody open. Hmm? See, now it's very nice, adopted from Charles Dickens. Hmm? Here, Oliver Twist asks for more. Oliver Twist is asking for some more. Hmm? Now, what is it? See, Oliver was born in a poor house one winter night. When was he born? Winter night, when it is very cold, and in a poor house. Hmm? His mother died soon after giving birth to him. His mother gave him birth, then she died. Such a pity, said the doctor. Doctor is telling, so sorry. She was so young. His mother was very young. He turned to the old woman who had helped him and asked, who was she? Now, some old woman had helped them. The doctor is asking, who was she? Nobody knows. They found her in the street and brought her here. They found the lady, that means Oliver's mother, in the street, and they brought her there. The doctor looked at the woman's shoes, which were worn out. The doctor looked at her shoes. એના shoes જોઈ છે. Shoes were worn out. એકદમ ઘસાયેલા હતા. She appears to have come a long way. She has walked and come. Sorry, 1 minute. She appears to have come a long way, he said. Doctor is saying, oh, she must have walked so much and come here. Ah, well, he exclaimed and hurried away. The poor orphan boy was given the name of Oliver Twist. Now they gave him the name Oliver Twist. He stayed in the poor house with a number of other boys. All of them were treated badly. Everybody treated them badly. Because the master of the house, Mr. Bumble, was a cruel man. Where poor children were staying, with them Oliver is also staying. But the master of that house was very cruel, unkind. His name was Mr. Bumble. At the age of 9, Oliver was a pale, thin boy. He is very thin, patro, and pale means yellow. All the boys were pale and thin. All the boys in that house were pale and thin. They were made to work hard all day. All day they had to work and never had enough to eat. And they were not given proper food to eat. 3 times a day they were given a meal consisting of thin watery glue. Patro rassos they are giving him, the children. On Sunday afternoons they got half a roll of bread. અડધો roll bread નો આપે on Sundays. With the soup, and they gave them soup also. The boys were always hungry. They were always hungry. One day a boy, the tallest of them, now so many boys are there, one is very tall, ઊંચો છે, said, if I do not have another bowl of gruel to eat tonight, I shall eat one of you. Today if they don't give me second bowl of gruel, that means soup type, rasso, then I will eat you. The boy seemed to have been driven mad by hunger. Because of hunger, ભૂખ લાગી હતી ને, so he was very, very angry. And there was a wild look in his eyes, and his eyes was wild. I will eat you, MKG. The younger boys believed him. Small children believed, and they were frightened. બધા ડરી ગયા. It was decided that one of the boys must go up to the master when he was serving gruel at supper and ask for more. Then it was decided that one of the boys will go and ask for more from Mr. Bumble. The lot fell upon Oliver. All are telling Oliver, you go. Supper time came. The master stood beside a big pot of gruel. In his right hand he held a big ladle. Ladle એટલે આપણે પાણી કાઢવા માટે હોય ને, હેન્ડલ વાળું, એને લેડલી કહેવાય. ઓકે, માટલાના ઉપર રાખીએ આપણે. નાઉ ધ ફ્રીજ એવરીબડી ઇઝ યુઝિંગ, સો વેધર યુ નો ઓર નોટ આઈ ડોન્ટ નો, એને લેડલી કહેવાય. ઓકે, સો હી ઇઝ વિથ લેડલી, ભરી ભરીને આપે બધાને. ઓકે, each boy in turn came up to the master with his ball. બધા પોતાના વાટકા લઈને આવે છે. The master put a lightly full of the watery gruel, પાણી જેવો રસો, into each ball. The boys quickly spooned up every last drop of gruel in their bowls. બિચારા બધું પી જાય છે, last drop બી. Then they looked at Oliver. પછી બધા ઓલિવરને જોઈ છે. Oliver go, who sat numb with fear. At last Oliver got up from his seat and walked up to the master. At last Oliver stood up and went to the master. In a frightened voice he said, "Please sir, I want some more. મને વધારે આપો, I want more." The master, a fat, healthy man, turned pale. "What?" he shouting. He whispered, unable to believe his ears. He is unable to believe. "Please sir, I want some more," Oliver said again, trembling like a leaf. પવન આવીને leaf કેમ હલે? Like that Oliver is trembling, ધ્રુજે છે. Mr. Bumble hit Oliver on the head with his ladle. એને તો માર્યું. When Oliver shouted for help, the cook and the kitchen boys rushed and held the boy down. Cook આવ્યો, રસોઈયો, and the kitchen those who were working, they came and held Oliver, and he was laying down. નીચે નાખી દે છે. Oliver was locked up in a dark room. Dark room માં નાખી દે છે. The next morning a notice appeared on the gate of the poor house. A reward of 5 pounds is offered to anyone who will employ Oliver Twist, an orphan 9 years of age. એ લોકો નોટિસ લગાવે છે. We will give a reward, ઇનામ આપશું. If anyone will give work to Oliver Twist, he is an orphan, means he doesn't have parents, anath. And the age is of 9 years. Okay children, this one part is completed. Here I have given you the PDF also. Here is PDF. I will be sending it to you and you will have to copy down. Okay, bye everybody.